Welcome to Aasimar. The Aasimar race is something that's going to be featured in the upcoming Ravenloft expansion later on in the fall, or possibly could be even as late as winter. Exact date hasn't been determined yet. And right now, they are previewing Aasimar on Lamannia, which is open Thursday, October 5th. And as far as I know, this is just going through Friday, so not going to be up for very long. But I want to do a video just to show you what they look like. And I haven't really played with it much, just went through the character building creation screens a little bit to see what kind of options we have, but I wanted to show that in a video. I had heard a rumor that there might be an iconic version of Aasimar, but if that's the case, it is not available in this preview. I'll show you here. There's nothing that would suggest Aasimar here. So let's take a look at what we can do with Aasimar. So on the hairstyles, I went through them all. It didn't really look like we had anything new. Actually, I didn't go through all the male hairstyles. I just went through the... I don't recognize that one. Is that Bedhead? I don't know, I don't make a lot of male tunes, so I'm not as familiar with the male hairstyles. Okay, so that's all the hairstyles. The hair colors, nothing new there. Eyebrows, very hard to see. Let's get the hair color different so we can see the eyebrows. Not a lot going on there, some pretty basic options. Eyes. Let's get a closer look. So we got some pupil-less eyes, which are kind of cool. Like the deep gnome. Let's go with that for now. I guess that eye color, nothing really new going on there. Just a few options. Well, 9 noses. Okay, the lips on the female weren't working either, so not getting any lip previews today. Facial hair. I bowl with a guy who has that beard. Let's go with this guy. Facial detail. This was not functional on the female either. Doesn't really seem to do anything. Skin color is interesting. So here we have like the gold, and we can go up to lighter to darker. I'm not crazy with how the darker looks. In all of them, actually, orangish. And the green, like the green especially, like this just looks rather corpse-ish to me. I'd like something that was a little more, I don't know, vibrant or exotic looking, but it's kind of drab. Now, I'm not super familiar with Aasimar in Dungeons and Dragons, even though I'm a pen and paper guy. It's just not, never did any campaigns with Aasimar in it. But like this is showing blue here, but it really just looks gray on the skin. So this is also very drab, and it's not very exciting looking. And then I don't know how this is black or silver. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, but this does not appear any different than the skin tones we could get elsewhere. A little bit different maybe. And then I don't know what this metallic is either, because it doesn't seem to do anything. So that's what Aasimar looks like. It's basically a slight modification to human, I suppose. We'll do some random stuff, see what we can come up with. Let's go with the bed head for now. Yep. Bed head. Okay, before jumping into the world and exploring what the enhancements look like, I wanted to show the female building screen, see what that's like. Let's take a look at the hairstyles. See if we got any new ones. No, it's all the same. Let's get something darker here so you can see the eyebrows better. And not much going on there. Pretty basic noses, lips, just like the male, doesn't do anything right now. Facial detail, not working right now. Skin color, I really like that vibrant gold. I think the tone needs some work here on the blue and green. And this is just, I just don't see this being any different than the regular colors. Lip colors, nothing changing there. And then the metallic also not working here. Let's do some random stuff here just to see what we can come up with. I mean, if you want that a distinct look, you really got to go for the eyes. If you don't get those eyes, you're really just looking like a human. Perhaps with some exotic looking skin. Well, that's the female in a nutshell. Let's get back to bedhead. Alright, I've leveled up as a level 7 druid, and I thought we'd take a look at the enhancements and stuff. So let's see, racial traits, you get +2 to listen, heal, and spot skills. In addition, you gain +5 resistance to cold, acid, and electricity. There's also this Bond of the Protector, which is like a stance that you activate here. It takes a minute, kind of like the Warlock pack to activate there. You tie your shoes. And it says that while this protector bond is toggled on, you tap into that connection, gaining +1 charisma and +1 to will saving throws. Cannot be used while a warlock pact is toggled on. So probably not going to be any Aasimar warlocks, which is kind of sad to preclude a class like that. And from what I've heard, that this may be run in conflict with some other kinds of stances. I'm not really sure. I think maybe I read like Pale Master, and maybe some conflicts with even like Druid forms. But I seem to be able to go into like Wolf form without it toggling off, so not really sure about that. We'll see, right? So the healing hands, that's like the lay on hands. Let's see what that does. 68. Level 7, not bad. One use. There's ways to get more in your enhancement tree. Alright, let's get these enhancements going. So, okay, what do we got? +1 use of healing hands per rest. Okay. And then we've got multi-selector here, charisma, strength, or wisdom. Gain 2 uses of healing hands per rest. In addition, Bond of the Protector now grants 2% dodge. Bond of the Fallen grants +2 to tactics DCs. There's supposed to be, so that's Bond of the Protector and Bond of the Fallen. So there's Bond of the Protector, but I didn't see anything else to select from, so maybe that's just not working right now. Another selector, and then what's the capstone here? +3 use of healing hands per rest. You recharge 1 use of healing hands every 3 minutes. Up on the right side, we do have improved recovery, so you can get up to 60 heal lamp. That's pretty cool. Over here we got bold. You overcome fear quickly, all the way up to tier 3. Fear and shaken effects are removed from you after 3 seconds. So this is like what, the halfling enhancement kind of. Here we have another selector. So this is also like there's something for the Bond of the Fallen, something for the Bond of the Protector, and I don't know where that Bond of the Fallen is. But I guess I'll just select this one. You can see +1 will saving throws. It's not very exciting. And it's not a prerequisite for anything. So you can get up to +3 to will or reflex saves there. +1 to heal, listen, and spot, up to +3. And then +1 to hit and damage versus evil creatures. What's going on up here? Divine Resolve. What's this? Another selector that I can't figure out why I don't have the Fallen option. +1 strength while your divine purpose is active, or +1 charisma while your divine purpose is active. And I guess you can get up to +3 charisma. That's cool. Divine purpose. Again, a multi-selector, Fallen or Protector. So you sprout wings and bear darkened eyes, the marks of the Fallen. For 1 minute, you gain a +2 primal bonus to strength and +5% primal bonus to double strike. You must have Bond of the Fallen active in order to use this skill. You may use this once per rest, and an extra time for every divine charge you have. How do I get more divine charges? I don't know. So Divine Purpose Protector, you sprout ethereal wings and bear glowing eyes, the marks of the Protector. For 1 minute, you gain a determination bonus to healing amplification and positive spell power equal to your character level. You must have Bond of the Protector active in order to use the skill. Use once per rest, and extra time for every divine charge you have. Okay, let's do that. And we're going to hit accept just to see if that does anything cool looking. Ooh, I got some cool wings. Look at that. It's pretty neat. And they obnoxiously move around when I run. It's kind of distracting. I notice when I've seen some videos of the people that have the Reaper wings that they're very obnoxiously distracting. Well, I guess they wear off after a few seconds. Alright, back to the enhancements. What else do we got here? Arcanum, so we've seen this before, up to 100 spell points and +3 to spell pen. Cool for spellcasters. So it looks like we're going just hitting damage against evil creatures up on the left. What's this what's this high one? Celestial Tutelage, Tower Shield. Oh, so multi-selector. Okay, so you can get Bastard Sword proficiency. I remember reading this in the notes. Or you can get the Magical Training Feat, which it's I'm sure blocked off because I already have it as a druid. Or you can get Quick Draw or Tower Shield proficiency. What do we got here? Oh, here's how we get more divine charges, up to +3 divine charges. And here we get up to +30 positive spell power. And then up here we get Ascendant Bond. So for the Fallen, let's see, form toggle. So maybe this is the form that conflicts with like the druid forms, for example, I was talking about earlier. You gain immunity to fear, plus 10 determination bonus to melee and ranged power, and your melee weapon attacks add a stack of vulnerability once per second. You must have Bond of the Fallen active to use its ascendant form. This is not compatible with other major form toggles such as Wild Shape or Celestial Spirit. Yeah, I can just see the community screaming about this. So I will not be making any Druid Aasimars. Because I won't be able to be in like elemental form, for example. I mean, that's no fun. So Aasimars aren't going to be druids, they're not going to be pale masters, and they're not going to be warlocks apparently. So seriously, form toggle. You gain +3 stacking bonus to all saving throws. Pretty cool. 10% confidence bonus to maximum hit points. That's pretty cool. That's very cool. And +10 determination bonus to PR and MR. Nice. Must have Bond Protector active. Let's accept that. Alright, so that appears here. That takes a moment to activate. And let's try to go into wolf form. Yeah, and then it deactivates. Yep, and the wolf form deactivate. Okay, well, that's a bummer. You know, I was kind of looking forward to playing maybe Aasimar as a druid, and I had imagined that I was going to be doing a series, but that's not going to be the case. You're not going to see. You're hearing from me now. You're not going to see an Aasimar druid series from me now. But you know, maybe there will be an Aasimar series because I mean, I'm going to have to do 3 Aasimar lives to get racial completionist, and then you know maybe if they do come out with like an iconic version of it, might have to knock those out depending on what the iconic past life is, if they do that. And we can only assume that the racial past life I believe is +1 to wisdom, since we only have 1 wisdom racial past life right now, and in most of the others all of them have 2, except strength and wisdom only have 1. So it stands to reason that this is probably going to be wisdom. Well, I guess that's about it for Aasimar. And maybe I'll do another video about the Vistani Knife Fighter. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about my videos, you can respond on YouTube.